Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with another episode of our Aurora 4X campaign. We gave some orders to move around for our geosurvey vessels. What else did we do? We're building more miners. Actually, we are not yet. We got a while. We built 2 more fuel harvesters, which they are probably far from actually being ready to do any fuel. We got a bunch of fuel reserves. $108 million. Annual production is enough for our entire fleet, I think. Let's cut down on our maintenance stockpile right now. And let's stop making fuels right now. We can get a increase of sorium in the long run. But we're gonna have to probably get one of these up with it. So we'll have to see how that one goes. Let's go back to Seoul. Events log open, we do. Okay. So in UGPS 07225, we have here. No, this is LP 816. Don't have any bodies. Yes, we do. Don't have minerals. Like, but we are going to have a geological survey at least. Okay, here's one at Wise. No, this is Galice 1. Galice 1 has 2 planets. Why is this one so much different? They're very close. Oh, it's a very close orbit. But one can hold it, but it is a very small planet. Gravity is sufficient. But as of any others, that's going to be drastically difficult. And this one's 206 Kelvin. It's too close. We couldn't heat that if we wanted to. Or 206 Celsius. The other one here is only 4. It just needs a breathable atmosphere. It's not a very... Let's see what it has. Okay, EG. Way. That's not going to do much. The D9, so it's not a very large vessel by any means. Magnetoplasma drive technology. Okay. With that, we should be able to make better engines, but I don't think we'll do that until the next class of ships. The environment. Mars is still adding nitrogen slowly. Earth has a huge worker shortage. I mean, it's going to take a long time. Yeah, let's keep going. We have... do my feet up so I can kind of see what's going on here. It's still moving to Eris. Those are still above it. Okay. Another wolf system. Nothing. Okay. Expansion. Ross 128. Ross 128 doesn't have anything either. New mineral deposit that's in Galice. Okay, Orlander has completed that. He is in Sagittarii. Let's reopen a world map so I can actually see it. Was there one in US 5? One that we can terraform? No, however, this is a very good move. Release. Release had one we could probably use. And large terraforming. Or not large terraforming, but large mineral deposits. Get a Vesuvian one here that we can slowly pick down. Just as difficult as what we have, but this one will do just fine. So we do need one in Galice. So let's pull up Naval Organization. Five. Go to Galise 2.5. Is the jump point in Galise 2.5 already done? No. Stabilize this jump point. Standard transit. And then stabilize this jump. Okay. Events. Billion Drive is up. Okay, if we have that one to Sagittarii, we have yes, we do have room. Okay, so let's grab Naval Organization, grab our Geosurvey. Auto route, we need to go to Sagittarii. Go to A1. Unload all ground units from Transport Bay. Okay, the Geosurvey is going to come along. You got the one at Groom Bridge. Is that still going on? Yeah, still stabilizing jump point. You go through Wolf 259. Stabilized that jump point. Stabilize that jump point. And go through a standard transport here. Stabilize that jump. It should be good from there. That's gonna have to be a hub, I think, this system. I'm looking at this right now and I don't see a way. We should have a hub 3 systems away. What's in Sagittarii? Is there a colonizable planet? There's 100% one. Very small though. But it has a shit ton of resources. Can we get here? We can. Which one is difficult to terraform right now? Terra Nova is at least coming through. Probably the one of Ares. Okay, so what should we name this one? Wait, what? Atmosphere? It does. Should we name it? What to name said planet? Let's get Stephanie. Um. Um. Let's go with the deity of the snow, since it is an ice field. Let's go with. With Bera, who is the Gaelic personification of winter. Probably mispronouncing horribly. Oh, you can select a name. Ah. Okay. That'll kind of help. Okay. It's not a very large planet, but it will do. Let's re-bring up this. What? Yeah, that's weird. Let's reopen it. Delete that pop because I renamed the pop. Yeah. Or is she? She will be decently far, which means we need her as a maintenance point, I think. Okay. We're gonna pull out all the carbon dioxide. For one. Do you have bigger diameter than Earth? Yes, a tad bit. A little bit smaller, but it'll work. Okay. So that is sending... Aries, right? Yeah, we'll send Ares. We'll do is we'll remove all. We'll go Sagittarii, Vera, and move to location. Vera should not be difficult to tear. In the long run. New civilian drive. Also look at our people. Let's make sure we have everything good. Don't have a major captain. Signed. That. We'll have a rear admiral. Lower half? Lower half. Okay. So our naval commanders are good. Okay. Have the commandants which are good. Signed. Population growth. Shipbuilding. Vera. Who's the sector? There's a dog. No one's actually running the sector? What? No, we can't. I'm actually going to move this one sector. Need one to Venus. Yeah. Research. Ships constructed. Mining complex. Research. Ventures. Naval officers, maintenance problems, which we're fine with, I think. I will double check. Ooh. Make sure we're good. Logistics report. Orlander is getting decently close to me. For MSP, we're good. It's only at 25% for our fleets. So it looks like we're at least good for now. Looking at this. At this, our shipyard task, there's still some. After these are done, these are probably the last ones that we will make. Then these ones will be done, and those are probably the last ones we make for a while. $60. Okay, we are doing enough there. 30 for terraforming. Let's go. Go 30 fuel refinery. Your 10 maintenance facilities. Get 10 mass drivers. One ordnance transfer station. Fueling station. Spaceport. Cargo. I think that's how we'll do that one. Construction factory, let's get another 75 built. Financial centers are being built all over the place. What are we looking at? We can't build stuff here. It'll take a long time to get stuff going though. Sirius is a port, but that's on the other side. The other side of our routes. Nova is much easier. But I don't think she's going to be enough. Ares is going to be a bitch to do. I think what we're eventually going to have to do is get better terraforming vessels, larger ones. In the long run. We get better efficient engines. I think we do switch them out. Okay. Naval officer. Research stuff. Change. New jump point in Galease 1. Not ready to jump in Galease 1 yet. One active lab on Earth. Okay. Our propulsion expert is maxed. A jump point Ross 128. Wow, I can't see that at all. Yellow. Black. Okay, there's an active lab. Maintenance problems. Maintenance problems. Okay. Let's deal with commanders. That. I want to be able to tell what I'm looking at. Assignments. Jump points. What pink? I can tell what the hell I'm looking at quickly. Research. Alright, system was surveyed. Gravitational survey though. Is Leighton done? Leighton was done. Okay. Oh, okay. So Leighton is actually a closed system. That I did not know. Okay. Leighton is a closed system with no other jump points. Nothing, it's just a dead-end system. Okay. Sometimes I guess that happens. Okay, so you go back through here. Affected. Unexplored. Bunch of command assignments, ship construction, just more exploration. Okay, let's kind of look at this now. What's in the LP? One's in Proxima Centauri, right? Okay, so that's Leighton. That's an LP something, which is here. LP is still being surveyed. Wolf. It's still being surveyed. This is EG-45, still being surveyed. Have those ways already done. Okay, so that's coming back towards here. Okay, Ross 128. Von Mans. Von Mans still has one that's unexplored. So let's take this. Botto man. Von Mans. Go to an unexplored one. At least one no set of Ys. We are still looking at that one. Let's go into Von Mans. Let me. Got one at Heinz. No, we don't. Let's detach this. This is going to go to Heinz. Go to unexplored. Send one patch. Go to 5-6. Go unexplored. That'll be everyone. But I told this attachment to go somewhere. Get to go. Go to Sagittarii though. There it goes. New system is HR423. HR423. Ooh. This could be habitable here. There's a chlorine atmosphere. Could someone possibly live there right now? Dual SAR system. Not getting any radiation off of it. Not getting any radiation signals off of it. Fortunately. HR 4525. Oh, it's the same one. Oh. Mineral deposits, jump points detected. Okay. Another jump point detected. And new system discovered, which is Lalande 21185. Lalande doesn't have much in her. There's a bunch of content. Okay. Nothing great with the Lalande. Okay. The Roseby Marine shipyards are done. It's this one. Means we are good. Are we gonna do any more terraforming upgrades? No. We are making 2 more though. Let me look at our here. Thinking we make some more orbital miners once we're done with this. Unless this one gets there first. Our new system, GJ 1286. Have an ice factor. I have one that's way above anything, but the temperature seems. Wait, what? The temperature is 1,068 degrees Celsius? How close is that? Jesus. In that case, that means she's tidally locked, yeah. It's the only one that's remotely debatable, this system. Alpha Centauri A. Okay. B. Oh yeah, because this is through Proxima Centauri. Need another world map up. Or galactic map. What? Alpha Centauri is connected off on Mans. Oh, I was not expecting that. Still one off both of 9. Jesus. Still one off there. On Mans is large. System. Looking at this. The hell, there's one in Epsilon Urendi that hasn't been looked at? That's strange. Alpha Centauri. A lot of these are way too hot. This one, Alpha Centauri could be one that we mess around with. They're all around. Yeah. The main sequence star and not the main sequence star here, not the. I want to say a G2 is on the lower end of a blue giant. Too far away, so yeah. Look at our fuel states right now. Our fuel states are fine. Those ones that just grab the terraforming. What? Just fueled up, I think. That makes sense. We do have to make one class that's made obsolete. Tankers. It won't. Okay. So let's look at the information log again. Discovered Alpha Centauri. Wait, what? 11:56. Where's this one? What? $12.86. $12.86 is dead end too. The other side. Lalande. Is everything in Lalande also looked at too? No, she's still in Lalande. What? Confused now. The hell he's in here. Oh. That's why. Very nearest body. Very nearest survey location. Refuel. Here. Black colony or hub. Nearest body. Survey location. Okay. Well, we should be good. Let's just see what happens. They can't fulfill the orders, it should tell me. The magazine. Huntington was expanded. To be able to fill. Really? Geosurvey detachment was put around Aurora. There's a low one, so we'll see what she ends up coming up with. Retirements, jump points detected. Promotions. Wolf 1061 is done. Byzantium is done. This. Make sure the Byzantium is good. 85, 98. Diploma's good. Byzantium. Go through. See where she goes. Asking things. New mineral deposits. Alpha Centauri. Gravitational survey and Ross. Done. Let's kill Kilvaro. Colvera, I mean. He's gonna go in the next well. Naval officers, promotions, okay. Holy mother of God. The Tea Garden system. This one looks promising. Got a cold desert one here. It is cold, obviously, but it's decent gravity. He's tidally locked. Good one. there are tons of astro. Ooh, this is an amazing system. I can already tell you that right now. Where is this one? Tea Gardens? World map didn't update there. Oh. Soft Wolf. Okay. Never thought that. Gonna be somehow we still have not come across. Okay. Proxima Centauri. We have not looked at everything. Really? We have not actually surveyed Proxima Centauri? The hell? Okay, when we bring everyone back, this is the first thing. Because we haven't looked at it. Still haven't. Well, let's survey Proxima Centauri, I guess. Yeah. Will Ares have enough fuel to get there? Asked, but yes. Where is she going? A long while. I don't know. I don't know if she'll make it. Gonna be close. Alceti? Jesus, and Tau City's another good city. Ooh, she's a good colony as well. That one's even better. That would be difficult. Radiation. pop off on anything. There's a G class main sequence star. Seems to be that way. She's in the higher end of a main sequence. So much that one, but this one, yeah. Okay, we'll have to see where's Town City. Frost 128. That's weird. Here it goes. The line wasn't there. Well, damn. Still haven't come across any aliens. It's probably a good thing. Point. System surveyed. LP 360, which does not have another jump point. Okay. So where do we go? We got one in Wolf 1061. Oh, nope. So who's in LP? The Bethlehem. We'll move the Bethlehem to Wolf. And 61. That. Okay, let's looking at for good. Still adding nitrogen to everything. And a bit of oxygen. We're adding a bunch of gas to it. It's cooled off a lot. But I think we can make it within our realm of possibility of terraforming. Link Bear should be the easiest one to do. Terranova will be easy. We get our surface temperature down. Okay. Ship construction, 2 more. Okay, which means we need to pull up our table patch. There. Terraformers, let's look at fleets. Terraforming areas, going as a fleet. They're still in full, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's refit the shipyard. I think retool it towards Buffalo, maybe. Do that. Also, 2 slipways. Actually, we'll add 2 slipways after this. Actually, we won't. I think 3 slipways isn't. For Terra Nova, Ares, go to. Change this to Barra right now. Barra. Terra Nova, Venus. Did we already get the dig information? No, not yet. That one. From Barra, they are doing what they need to do. Okay. Mineral deposit, jump point detected. Mineral deposit. Points. Naval officers. Problem, retirements. Grav survey. Did we not find anything? Guessing we did not find anything in that Grav survey. Guess that's a negative. Looking at this, that's they didn't. We'll go lease, but we're still. Five? We can't return yet, can we? No. This one we'll put 2 down and release 2-5. Put 3 down. You do have 3. Okay. Why we did have 3? Still apprehensive if that will even make it. $75 and not even out of the system yet. Feels slow. So new system DX in Surrey. Okay. In Dorista, the silver mining complex is there. At Rocamora, minerals and ores has been disbanded. That's done. Ground survey in the tea garden system. Here it looks like it's just graph points. Fortunately. That is all for Wolf. Okay. The lab. This is just a lab race here. Built. Research rate, so we can get the research rate up. Retooling for the Buffalo class is done. Let's build 5 more of them. Venus, the end is going down slowly, but it's going to take a long time. Terranova's finally getting some water vapor because we're cooling it off. Okay. That's good. Minerals. Okay. EG45. Here. Terrestrial has some hydrogen. Pedestrian at the most. Eco Turso. Probably still mispronouncing that because I suck at mispronouncing words. Go over it and let's transit the Lord one here. We'll figure out what that is here. That jump detection. There. 3 more. Okay. So the ones here did catch up. Why are they so damn slow? Current star, right? It feels slow, but I don't think that's the case. Wolf 629. Not an asteroids. Damn near perfect. It's weird because nothing is here. Both totally locked. We're an M3 class star, which is about a main sequence show. This one I don't know if we can do, but this one is 100% we could do it. Not seeing any radiation on it though. Still looking for aliens. Ruins located on Wolf 629A. Wow, the first planet we look on, we find ruins right here. Okay. Is Galise done with that? We're gonna save right quick. $98. So let's get those orders going. Survey. Load the ground units. You're going to go to Police, Standard Transit. You get there, you're going to tell me what you're going to do. Once we have that set up, we will actually look at it. Jump point detected. We have a lot of minerals coming up in the other two systems, which should be very, very key. Shipyard for Bantram, okay. I am building, or yes, we are. Okay. $81. We gotta bring it down. Be nice. How much more do we have to bring it down? Bring nitrogen down on this one. Another thing I want to do here, I want to get nitrogen down here. But the Ares is much bigger as well. Okay, the Geoservice detachment is here. Got some scrapped stuff. So, you are going to go to at least 5A. 5A1. Unload the 11th. Go to 5A2. I need to grab 2, and this has to be 1 as well. Wait, 2. Suvian. Great colony. Do 1. A 6-1. Six one? 6 Moon 10. 6 Moon 10? Right? No, 7. Right? A 6 Moon 7. 7. Okay. These 4 Moon 8. Okay. Fresh. Here, unload. Unload the 11th. We're gonna unload the 12th. You were gonna unload 13th. Okay. That is set. Let's make sure that works correctly. Release 1 is done. Not a lot of things, minerals, unfortunately. Not the greatest one. Hoping it was going to be a gold mine, but that was not. Okay, Gliese 408. What we're looking at. Hold. This done? Yes. Do we have troops in areas? Yes, we do. Your survey teams. See if we get any good information before we end this episode. Still one there. Epsilon Urendi? Bernard Star? Wait, what? Hold on. They're in Epsilon Urendi still. No, they're still in Bernard Star. Jesus Christ. They're still here. Drone point detected. Minerals. I kind of want to get these terraforming ones here before I end the episode, but that's going to happen. Minerals. Minerals. Maintenance issues. Orders for the Orlander is done. You're looking. Fuel. Great. I have any more that I really want to re-look at. Five. UGPS have. Sorium deposit. Does. But so does Sagittarius, right? Not a lot. Where are they at now? They're in Epsilon Urendi. Crazy, right? Epsilon Urendi? Yes, they are. How much have they taken off the Gas giant. 4,000. They're still chucking away. How full even are they? I think they're still pumping right now. Pretty hard. Let's double check. Yeah, they're popping away pretty hard. So yes, that is fine. Gonna make it 60%. They should. Then make a detour, but I don't think that's really necessary. Can I do this differently? Where are the orbital miners at right now? They're in Cirrus. What are they doing in Cirrus? They're on top of Ares. I'll do the... I think it's not there. Nova. Let's send this one to Comet 2. Let's kind of put them to where we know where they are. There's one. Right now. Go to Cirrus. Comet 2. Comet 3. Let's grab 3 more. We'll have orbital miners 1, 2, and 3. Then we'll be good. Thorium harvesters, I'm fine with 3. Let's make sure they're working too. Yes, the thorium harvesters are working as well. Okay, let's see right quick what we're missing. Ship constructions, research, cool, mineral deposit, retirement, or completed deposits. They're still looking at police. Well, 5, yeah. So here. Oleander, does she have any? Question. That's an endpoint, so what's that link somewhere? I don't know. What does SPS actually give us? A lot of minerals. Hughes Jovian. Huge stockpile here. I'm sorry, we have to. If we can, we need to colonize this. No, we can't actually. Could we logically get a hub? No? Like, this is the closest one, but it's not going to work as well. I'll have to figure out what to do with UGPS. What about Wolf 1061? Empty system. Wise. Empty system. What does LP give us? LP gives us small minerals, nothing big. Let's just send her back to refuel. Back to refuel, resupply. Foxglove is still over Wolf 359. We're gonna get our first ruin area done. That'll be a big outpost as well. Bridge doesn't have jack. Proxima Centauri, does Proxima Centauri even have anything? Dwarf planet, but it's too hot. Way too hot. Was a Groombridge. Groombridge has nothing. So it goes to Wolf 359. Wolf 359 has one. Use. Damn it already. But as for minerals in Wolf 359, comes to Sorium. We have a huge deposit Okay. Actually, this might be a good one. Wolf 359 might be able to actually hold it. And it's not a large change, right? No, it's like changing Mars. Ooh, yes, it's just like changing Mars. It's just like changing Mars. We already got the atmospheric pressure, we just gotta push up the temperature. Ooh. Okay. Which means our terraforming platforms need much more power behind them. Look at that. The pulse engine. Improved nuclear pulse. Let's have. We are 2 technologies above that right now. So for the commercial thrust, 70, right? Power less than 50. .200 engine power though. .375. Get 375. So at least we can just take out engines. Makes them almost twice as efficient, twice as fast. Makes them more efficient, but will use more fuel in the long run. Okay. Patty engines limited. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make them the same size so we can easily refit these ones with the better engines. We keep with the 5 terraforming modules, so we aren't going to be that big of an issue, that big overweight. So create it. Copy design. What was this? Clouds creator. obsolete that. You go to research. We're going to insta research that. Okay. We're twice as fast. Okay. Retooling shouldn't take that long, right? Hold for it. Tool that one for that. Okay. So that'll make that one good. What we're also going to do is retool, I think, our fox gloves. What do those look like? Vendors. Over the itis. 35 as well. Poisonous plants. It will be good. So, obsolete this. Ida's out. Mistletoe's in. Still got the same power. She's just much damn faster. Okay. I think we'll do it with that one. And I think what we'll do, we'll eventually bring these in. Finish mythology. Obsolete this. Look at our pulse engine really fast before we end this episode. Okay, so 9. We got our military pulse engine. I wish it was easier to look at the engine type. Size is 2 tons. Size is 2 tons. Has to be a 40 size. That many liters. Had to have been a 75. Looks a lot better. Get about 160. Okay. I'll take that actually. Put 160 from it. Okay, let's pull up class again. Component. Go. Okay. Are they much faster now? Oh yeah. Not as efficient, but much faster. Okay. When do they need to come back? We got a while. Were they gonna come back? Their deployment times. So when they come back, if we have another engine already set up, we'll replace it. Otherwise, we will redo it. We'll redo both the jump tenders and that. Jump tenders are commercial, 37 tons. Means we need a shipyard. Retool for. Retool for the L. Retool this. Oh. What's the L? Terraformer. Okay. Avalon is passenger cruiser. Which is fine. I'm fine with the passenger cruiser. Thinking about doing a color type. Yep. Alright guys, this will end our episode here. If you look at what I'm tracking here, here's all of our ships that we have going out. Our 2 jump tenders here, the a lander and a foxglove. We have 3 terraformers, an Epsilon Urendi, a couple liners be going between Sol and Cirrus. We have a bunch of our survey vessels, more terraforming vessels. Survey vessel, more terraforming that are in Terra Nova. Or survey, or terraforming for Venus. Once this is retooled, right? This is retooled. It'll take time to retool this, right? Yeah, so once this is retooled, we can move the one over to Venus to retool. And then we'll move it back over to Venus. Then we'll have the one that's in Bera refuel. Maybe? I mean, how long it takes. We might have it refuel with the tankers. Return to Earth. Refit. Go from there. The other ones at Terra Nova, we won't refit until that's done. The miners are fine. We're good from there. We have a lot of retooling to do. Things to do. Might look at a battle fleet here in the foreseeable future. So if you have any suggestions on some fleet stuff, I did have like a small little fighter thing, but I never put engines on it. And then I had the Achilles patrol vessel, which we kind of refit in case we started opening things up. So might go with some cruisers. I know we might do some frigates early, and then move into some cruisers with a light carrier idea. So we'll have like 2 destroyers that can work with a like an anti-missile defense, but as well as to pound things with missiles if it needs to. A cruiser that's able to pound things with barrel guns, Gauss cannons, and more missiles. And then a carrier, light carrier, will be able to deploy fighters, but also assist in any missile defense. So maybe just 2 destroyers, 3 cruisers, a carrier. That'll be like the battle group idea. We'll of course put some heavier ships in there and probably bigger ones as time goes forward, but need some ideas on some frigates that you might have made. I do have the one that was suggested for the orbital defense platform, in which we will eventually start deploying those. I think what we'll end up doing is deploying one around probably an entrance, probably not Sol. We're probably at choke points. So we have one at Sagittarii, and probably Sirius will be the ones that have them, because we can't actually be attacked through Epsilon Urendi or Bernard Star. So defensive one here, defensive one in Sirius, which Sirius is the one that we are actually putting a lot of faith in Terra Nova and Ares. So this is going to be the one that we kind of figure out how to do faster. The terraforming of Terra Nova looks to be going well. Seems to be easier to cool down a planet than it is anything else. We're at 62. We're still away from a temperature factor. Let's see how much this goes up. Just ticking one day forward. 5 days forward. fast. Nothing big happened. It was at 0.1. The change is 0.068, so it's going about 40 or so. 0.04. So that will be terraformed in no time. Venus is going to still take freaking forever. We might look at what we can do with Titan after we deal with Terra Nova. Vera. We might move that fleet from Venus away. I'm not sure what we're going to do. We don't have the terraformers working. We do have enough. And I do feel like we can get Titan to be at least colonizable, but I don't think it matters much. I don't think it matters much in the long grand scheme of things. I think we're actually going to I'm not sure what we're going to do with Titan long run. But I think what we're going to end up doing is not putting things we don't want. Something's going on with a system. I just noticed it. This one right here. We actually cannot put a colony on it. Ooh. There's an indication we might have aliens. If that's the case, Wolf 359 becomes our drawback point. Okay. We might have aliens right here. And it's going to be difficult to hem down if that is in fact the case. So thank you all for joining me. I will see you guys next time. Go ahead and leave a comment below. Give me some suggestions on some military ships, particularly frigates, carriers, missile defense frigates. So around the idea of an Aegis destroyer kind of deal, an Arleigh Burke destroyer, a cruiser, it's a missile cruiser, an offensive missile cruiser with its ability to hit things with railguns, and then a light carrier that's able to fire regular missiles, offensive missiles, has Sea-Wiz, things like that, but also a good fighter that can go with it, can go with that light carrier. I don't want something that has like a huge amount of fighters to start with, but we want to kind of work with something that has maybe the ability to deploy 10 to 15. So it gives me the idea of you got 4 fighters. Say you can put out 20, say 20 fighters. You have 5 flights in an air wing. And then any other things that you think I should go along with in that when it comes to military as well. We'll need some collier, stuff like that. Any suggestions for missiles as well? Missiles would be good. Kind of what you use in how good your missiles are in both capacity and explosive yield, things like that. We won't be looking at any radiation missiles, like the set that ends up being used on planets. So if you have any suggestions for those, I think that's off the top of my head what I can think of. We're kind of just trucking along here. I don't know how many light years away from Sol any of these are. So I don't have an idea of how many light years I've actually traveled. I would say we're at the point we should start meeting aliens somewhere around this corridor. I'm actually surprised we haven't met any already. But I think what we're going to start doing in the coming episodes is kind of consolidating this area with colonies. We start getting our resources up, and then maybe expanding into these outer ones to get some of the resources. So I will see you guys next time. Go ahead and drop those comments below. Leave a like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of our Aurora 4X playthrough. And I will see you guys next time. Later.